This is Tiger Hat Block 2, a 12.7 helicopter for France, and it sits at the very bottom of the list as the top helicopter available. There's also an H-64E at 13.0 that you also have a choice of, but this is the one I'm looking at today. And this is a Tiger helicopter that we've seen many times in the game before. It primarily comes from Germany, and this is just another variant of it. This one is for France. And this helicopter at 12.7 is equipped with some spikes, and that's what it primarily comes with. You start off with the Hellfire 2s, and then as you work your way down the upgrades, you get up to spike missiles, and that is the highest level of armament available for this helicopter. I've had really positive feedback, and I've had very positive review of the Tiger helicopters in the past, but after playing this helicopter with the spikes, my review and my overall mark for this helicopter went down simply because it just does not meet the requirements of 13.0 helicopter play. This helicopter is simply pushing far above its abilities at 12.7. You're at the very top of the game, right? You're at the very top tier of the game, and to have spike missiles available to you as your primary weapon is absolutely below the norm. Nothing. This missile does not compare to any of the other missiles available at this BR for any other nation, whether it's China, whether it's Russia, whether it's USA. They simply do not match at all. And I think that this helicopter is put at 12.7 simply because it's slightly worse, but that's not enough for this helicopter. This helicopter in general performs to the level at which it performs, it should not go above 12.0 in my opinion. I think this helicopter just needs to be at 11.7, 12.0 max. But to be at full 2 BRs above, and then of course at 12.7, you're going to be seeing stuff you're going to be seeing stuff at 13.0. You're at the very top of the tier, so you're not going to be getting down tiers with this machine, which is where it belongs. And so yeah, so very, very poor performance in my opinion. Can you be successful once in a while? Sure you can, but not on a regular basis. And this thing just cannot compete with something like this. Even though this is a 13.0 helicopter, like you cannot even compare to fighting something like that. One-on-one fight, even with the gun like that and with what you have, there's just no competition. The missile that the Elmore Izdelia missile that Mi-28 has, for example, has a much better firing range, better speed of the missile, everything is just better. And this is 13.0, this is 12.7. Not only that, one of the biggest issues also with Tigers is the amount that you can carry. So you only get 8. This is as much as you can bring to the battle. You only get 8. And with fire and forget missiles, I usually fire off multiple missiles just because it's so easy to shoot them down nowadays. Especially with the top tier AA systems, they will shoot it down probably 50% of everything that you're firing. And so the amount of missiles that you can bring into the game is just way below the norm. One thing recently that they've added at 12.7 for Germany, for the Tiger that they have, is you can actually bring additional 2 missiles. So it's a small improvement, but it is an improvement. You get 4 extra missiles. You don't get that on this helicopter. You can't bring additional 2 missiles. So you're stuck with 8 at 12.7, same BR. You're stuck with that. And let me show you just the stats on this missile. Spike, this is what it travels at, 180 meters a second. It is probably the slowest missile in the game for helicopters. I haven't actually compared them all to see them all at lower BRs, but this has got to be the slowest of all. 180 meters a second. Using spikes as a ground vehicle is actually very good, and I've gotten killed by spikes like 9 out of 10 times. As a helicopter, you are going to be keeping a distance from an enemy, right? So you're going to be staying at about 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers, because you need to have time to react to any threats coming your way, especially from the modern AA systems. You need to be reacting right away, go down and hide yourself. So staying away from the battlefield at 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers, it's not going to happen. You're just an easy target for anybody, not just AA systems, but for anybody. So a safe distance for a helicopter, in my opinion, is around 3 to 4 kilometers, maybe 5, depending on what you have. But 5 kilometers at 180 meters a second, you're looking at probably 8 seconds for every kilometer. So if you're at 3 kilometers, that's what, 25-second travel time? It's extremely slow, extremely ineffective. In 25 seconds, half the game is over. So let alone for you trying to reach a target. And that's just my really bad review of this helicopter and the armament that it gets. The spikes are just not up to speed at 12.7. This is a 11.7 helicopter, then it would be totally fine. That's something I can expect and I can accept. But at 12.7, you're telling me that this thing is the same, at the same rank as this. It is not. So France is completely outmatched, completely inappropriately placed to be fighting 12.7 with this helicopter. I'm not talking about the tanks, I'm not talking about ground vehicles, but a helicopter at 12.7 with spike missiles, it's a miracle if you can even hit something. As far as the performance of the helicopter itself, though, like it's very nimble, it's very mobile, easy to move around. It's equipped with also a couple of AA missiles available to you. I'm currently still working on my stock missile, which is this one, AIM 92. Not super effective, but it's, you know, something to shoot at and scare away the jets for at least a second. That should be good enough. The main one is Mistral. I still haven't researched it yet, but in the past it seems to be working okay. Also, this helicopter comes with a gun, which is always a positive, because you want to be able to face the jets. This is your main safety net. This is your main defense against jets, because they come right next to you, and that's the only thing you've got to defend yourself with, because missiles are hit and miss, right? Sometimes less than 50% effectiveness. So overall, there's some good things about this one. So let's jump into the games, see exactly how it performed for me, and you be the judge for yourself. Let's go.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours. Attention to the designated grid square.
Okay, we got Flara Krad and Panzer. Send off a couple of missiles for those two. See how long that takes. Okay, looks like a T-80 BVM. Okay, we got the contact, actually with both of them. Either they ignored the missiles or simply didn't see them. Okay, got the contact with the T-80. But he survived. Spoke too soon. He did not. Okay, so good start so far, considering how bad spikes are. Somebody else. That should still work even though he's within the smokes. within the smoke screen. It should still connect. Never mind, Panzer SM took it down. With a small missile after all too. Good for you. Okay, Su-30 is down. There's a tank on B, but I can't seem to... Oh, okay, there he is. I only had time to send off only one spike for that Puma. Hopefully he didn't fight... Hopefully he didn't shoot a spike back at me. Okay, we got a couple of guys over here.
Heading to the base.
Jet incoming. Got a hit. Okay, he survived that. That missile looked like it was going to go straight for him. It's coming back. Damn it.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Leopard? I think. Terminator.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Okay, Leopard got hit. Pretty good. Okay, Terminator got hit, got the ring. But no deaths. Which is fine, as long as the missile connects. That's really all I want. We have a Leopard over here hiding behind cover. 2 spikes for him. That guy's still alive. Oh, he just died. Okay. Leopard. Okay, looks like my spike connected with somebody. I can't even remember who it is, because that was a long time ago. I see a radar. I'll fire that off. I think we've got a couple of jets here. Oh, okay, that was a Panzer. AA. Oh, we got another jet. Two missiles for him, but it didn't do much. Here's the third one. Okay, no go. 3 missiles for the jets, but he was able to survive. That's all right. Oh, hold up. He's back. He's going up. Oh, that should definitely be a kill. Success. There he is. Me-28. Couple of spikes. His way. For some reason, whenever I fire off spikes at Me-28, they never connect. And that doesn't include only spikes. Pretty much any fire and forget missile on Me-28 doesn't seem to work for me. I don't know why. If anybody knows, let me know, because it seems very strange. Another jet. Three missiles. Wait for those and connection. Su-39. Oh. Where you at? Thing is, whenever I played Me-28, spikes usually hit me. Especially from ground vehicles. So I don't think anything is wrong with the spikes themselves, but for some reason whenever I use them as a helicopter, nothing connects. And it's kind of strange, and I don't understand why. Okay, we got a leopard hiding behind cover in the middle of the map. And somebody else is over here. Look at those spikes go. 2 hits. Oh, that hit the ammo rack. And it did nothing. That should have been a kill. Okay, set him on fire. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, we got meat. No, this is Apache. Oops, somebody just got me. Okay, I lost all my avionics. Okay, time to get out of here. I was never able to reach that Apache because he got killed before my spikes ever reached him, so... Whoopsie daisy. Okay, where's that jet? Where are you? There you are. He's not even reacting to the missiles, eh? No. Okay, Panzer. Send a couple his way. Looks like we have a Terminator over here. 2 for him. Okay, one spike is down. Second spike is down. This train scared me when I was in the game. Because I could hear somebody near me. And then it made a noise. Scary when you don't expect it. Okay, we got a jet over here. Where is he? Second one. Okay, no go on the jets. Difficult map for helis, this one. Okay, Terminator's still there. Okay, 3 spikes, 4 spikes. Okay, I can't get the... Whoops. Did I just see a missile go by? Okay, I can't see whatever's down there. There's a MiG-29 in the air. Oh, that's a train. Wasted a missile on that. There's the jet. There's a second jet. I got your tail. That's a rough landing there. Okay, we got 2 Panzer systems. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 spikes, let's see how many connect. Okay, we got 1 connection. 2, 3, 4. 4 connections, but okay, 3 connections on that last guy, but somehow he survived it all. If it was me, I'd be dead. But when I do it, nothing happens. Seems to be the case. I have no problem dying to spikes, but whenever I use them, here's another example of Me-28. Oh, I see. Operation of our IRCM. That's probably why they're not going anywhere. Oh, never mind. This is for AA missiles. Spikes are still outbound. But they never seem to connect, which I don't understand. Okay, CAS. CSSA-5 is doing some good work. Okay, we got a tank over here. Looks like T-90. Possibly T-80. T-80 confirmed. Whoops. I should have waited before I did something like that. He's got IRCM working, so that missile's going nowhere. Ah, don't kill me. Don't you kill me. That was close. Was that for me? Oh, Panzer. Get out of the way. Weasel. Okay, both of my spikes are down. Okay, I got the weasel. I didn't get the Me-28, but that's okay. Oh, what happened here? Okay. This is actually a pretty good map for helis too, because you can just spam fire and forget missiles until you kill everything on the ground. But when you only have 8, you're not as effective as some of the other ones. Ooh, somebody's almost killed me there. That's why you have to always stay moving. You can never be sitting in one spot. We got a couple of guys over here.
Attention to the map.
Oop, somebody else. Not sure what that is. Looks like 2S25. Connection. That's all that matters to me. Even if I don't kill the target, as long as it connects with something. Okay, 8 missiles out already, so gotta go replenish. Ariete. Okay, first successful hit. I can't get it. I can't get it. There you go. There you go. 2 missiles are out. Happens all the time that you can't get a target even though you can clearly see it. But just the missiles just won't register at that. Send it off this way. I can see your radar. but the trees are in the way. But I don't think I would have been able to lock him anyways, even if the trees were not there. You almost have to see the entire tank before you can fire off a missile like that. Okay, HQ-17 took down one of my spikes. But not all of them. Another very difficult map. What is that? The SMV? SMSV? Yeah, very strange. Very strong. Gotta stay out of his way. Well, that's a very scary looking sight, but I seem to survive them all. Okay, I see a radar. Okay, radar is down already. Oh, no. Okay, he's using one of the smaller missiles, looks like. Those are much slower than the main one. Okay, he took down one of my spikes. Yeah, they're so slow that it's very easy for a machine like that to take it down. T-80. See if I can get him. So this is the top helicopter for France at 12.7. Almost the top, I should say. There's a 13.0 Apache, which is actually a good addition for French, because if you're a French main, you can actually... I would say just go for this one. Just go for the Apache. Don't even bother getting the Tiger Hat or anything else, because this is what you really want. You get IRCM system, you get 16 fire and forget missiles, you have a gun, you have rockets, you have working AA missiles, everything you need. So if you are a French helicopter player, just go for the Apache if you can. One thing I would like to mention is that there's another Tiger in the tree for the French. This is Tiger Hack, HAC. Good looking skin, by the way. This one comes with a radar too. And it also comes with what I believe to be a fire and forget missile, which looks like this, Trigat LR. I haven't researched this yet. I haven't tried this myself to really know. But looking at the stats, look at the speed. It's a 0.9 Mach speed, so really fast. 7 kilometer range, which is plenty for what you need as a helicopter player. And looks pretty good. So if this helicopter actually comes with working fire and forget missiles, this may be a better option to go with. But at this point, I haven't really researched it yet. I haven't played it yet. This might be a future video at some point, but this might be a better option than the Tiger Hat Block 2, which is further down the tree for some reason. And I can't see this helicopter being any worse than the Tiger Hat Block 2. So that's something to look out for if you are looking to research some more stuff. But this might be a future video at some point once I research it and I get the time to make a video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.